Hello everyone and welcome to the CrypNews channel. Today we're reviewing the Polymarket project. The platform stands out strongly among modern crypto projects. Is it good? Let's figure this out. Polymarket is an information markets platform that lets you trade on the world's most highly debated topics. The choice of topics is not limited to cryptocurrencies, politics, natural phenomena, coronavirus, etc. The platform users can offer questions of interest to them, due to which current trends are clearly traced. So, you can make a prediction based on your knowledge of the specifics of a particular issue. Polymarket users are not limited in the number of predictions. You can add whatever interests you to your portfolio, and, if you are right, you can make money on it. Basically, this is trading, but its subject is not the digital assets themselves in their usual form, but the information field. When you decide to buy shares in the market, you're weighting in with your own knowledge, research, and view of the future. Market prices reflect what traders think are the odds of future events, turning trading activity into actionable insights that help people make better decisions. As a result, Polymarket is a leading source of unbiased and real-time data about future events. The platform is built on the Polygon Matic blockchain, due to which smart contracts on the blockchain handle all user funds, host the markets, and facilitate buying, selling, and liquidity provision. On the homepage, we can see a disclaimer that Polymarket, in fact, is not a commercial project and has a purely informational and educational nature. The project team doesn't make a profit and doesn't place markets, that is, create questions on the outcome of which you can bet. Polymarket displays existing markets in real time on the blockchain and is purely graphical user interface for visualizing data and market trends and interacting with specified smart contracts directly through your Web3-enabled wallet. At the moment, the platform is working in beta version, and at the current stage of its development has attracted the attention of reputable media. Forbes, CoinDesk, and many other publications write about Polymarket and its CEO, Shane Copland. The project doesn't have its own coin, and it doesn't lure with the distribution of profits among the holders and things like that. So what is the Polymarket phenomenon, given that the volume of transactions made on the platform has already exceeded $130 million? In addition to being a great opportunity to make money trading with fairly original assets, Polymarket solves the problem of rampant disinformation in the social news cycle. Thus, people take responsibility for their statements and opinions by investing their own money in what they say. The platform enables this by hosting liquid markets on popular, contentious topics that leverage the magic of price discovery to serve as real-time, unbiased indicators of collective knowledge for the benefit of the broader public. Thus, Polymarket is an open-source financial application designed to become an auditable, low-friction, globally accessible, real-time knowledge market. While this is not the first crypto application to target the prediction markets, it remains the only one focused solely on the end product and not on the benefit of the team. The most simple user interface attracts more and more new participants in this market. The platform is of interest and value for several groups of users. First group of users is the traders, who earn for being right, putting skin in the game on topics that matter to them personally. Also, there is the general public who are interested in a non-biased view of the future. And the last category are the academicians, political strategists, journalists, and sociologists who receive real-time data on what the market thinks on any of the topics presented. Now, let's see how this works in practice. An interesting point is that in order to get into your personal account, you do not need a password. Access is possible only through the confirmation that comes to your email. First, you need to create an account and make a deposit on the platform in order for you to have something to trade. Bets are placed using USDC currency. You can fund your account using MetaMask deposits, peer-to-peer deposits, manual deposits, debit or credit card deposits. The mechanism is extremely simple and we have already gone through these steps and replenished our account. But if you have any questions, everything is described in detail in the FAQ section. Next, we choose the question that interests us and take a position. In fact, we begin the trading process. As you can see, there are a lot of topics and they have a lot of variability. The life and work of artists, politics, cryptocurrencies, sports, healthcare, in particular the coronavirus. This is by far not a complete list. So, we select any of the questions in which we have a sufficient amount of knowledge and on the basis of which we can come to certain conclusions, and then we just click on it. So, on the page that opens, we see the statistics of changes in opinions, trade volume and liquidity, information about this market which briefly conveys the essence of the issue, as well as the trading mechanism itself, which is located on the right. Further actions on the platform can be described by its own slogan: put your money where your mouth is and earn for being right. So you can choose the outcome you believe will reserve correctly in the buy-sell model. Next, input the USDC worth of shares you would like to buy. For detailed explanations of what all the indicators mean, you can study the FAQ section. Then you click Buy, you can review your trade, agree on the terms of service and privacy policy, and then you just click Confirm. As you can see, this position is now displayed in our portfolio. Traders can buy and sell at any time until market resolution. Position liquidity is not locked. In fact, users can provide liquidity and remove liquidity at any time. After the outcome of the event becomes known, if the decision made was correct, you will receive a profit that will be available for withdrawal. Okay, so we have logged in and now we're at the main page of Polymarket. So here we can see a lot of different questions from a lot of different topics. As you can see, we can see topics related to cryptocurrencies, to popular artists like Britney Spears here, and other things like this. As you can see, also on politics as well, on sports events. In the bottom we can see, for example, like here, will the 2021 Tokyo Olympics take place? So basically, if you have knowledge in any field, you can do something and you can earn money using this knowledge if you are sure that your opinion is the correct one. So let's now try to show you how the system actually works. Okay, so I found the sports event I'm interested in, so this is chess. So the question is, will Magnus Carlsen win the 2021 FIDE World Cup? The championship match where the Magnus will be the defending champion and the Yan Nepomniachtchi from Russia is going to be the challenger. It's going to happen very soon, so let's click on it. Okay, here we can see the statistics of the project. As you can see, for 24 hours, for 7 days, yeah, all time as well. Oh, as you can see, it's quite interesting. In the very beginning, people believe that Magnus is actually going to lose his championship title, but now the public opinion is in the favor of Magnus actually defending it. So, okay, now we have these options. We can buy, we can sell. We click on buy, and now we need to pick the outcome. So yes means that Magnus Carlsen will stay the world champion, and no means that he will lose the match. Okay, I have a great belief in Nepo as the challenger, so let's click on no. Now we choose how much we want to put on this outcome. Okay, so now we see the fees, we see the estimated shares bought, maximum winnings, return of investment. So yeah, okay. Also here you can see the button add liquidity. So you can choose and add liquidity to the pool. We won't do this for now. And also, as you can see here in the bottom, there is a little bit information about this market. So things that I have already told you in a little bit. So quite interesting. Yeah, if you don't know too much about that. So now let's click on buy. Okay, we now review our order, so to speak. So now we have to agree to the terms of service and privacy policy. We do this. And now we click on confirm. So as we can see, our order is being processed successfully right now. So we are now waiting for it to complete. So as far as I know, the match will take place either in November or in December 2021. So by the end of the year, we'll know the result and if we were right or if we were wrong. So we can see the confirmation window. Our order was successful. We can tweet about that if we want to attract more people into this particular market. But for now, we'll just click got it. So now let's take a look at our portfolio. So as we can see, we have one position in our portfolio. So, one of the cool things is that there is no limit on the markets we can take. So if we want, we can click on markets again and we can choose another one and make a prediction about things. So yeah, the interface, we have to say, is super intuitive, very clean, very easy to understand. And also, as we can see, there is the trade button. And also here is the liquidity. One of the interesting things about Polymarket is that it is very fluid. So previously, as you can see, we have bought some shares about the result of the event. So actually, if we want, we can now sell those shares if we decided that this market is not interesting for us, or if we decided that the outcome might change. So we actually can sell the shares. And also we can buy some new shares, so to speak, to increase our influence on the project, on the outcome we believe in. And one of the more opaque things you can do is that you can actually have shares in both outcomes if you wish so. So in this particular market about the Chess Championship 2021, we can have shares in that Magnus will win and in that Magnus will lose, for we can have shares in both outcomes, and if we want so, we can even merge them. Here, as you can see, we have 2.3 shares that the result of the event will be no, and if we wish so, we can sell them if we want. So the algorithm is basically the same. You just click on sell and you agree to terms of service, privacy conditions and everything. You pay this 2% fee and you go clean, so to speak. So, but I still really believe in the result that Nepo is going to become the new chess world champion, so we are not going to sell shares as of now. Okay, so now we are at our personal account. So as we can see, here is our balance. Here are different deposit options. And also one of the cool things is that Polymarket isn't super strict or super rigid about the markets they open, and they even say this in the FAQ. If you have a really cool idea about the market, what is going to happen, and you don't find this market on Polymarket, then you can join the Discord group and you can share your idea, and if it's interesting, this market will be added to the main page. Everything is really easy to parse the information, and at every market you can see the volume, what is in the pool already. you can see the price for yes and for the price of no. So if we see here 600ths of a dollar, that means that only 6% of the people believe that the outcome of the market will be yes in this case, and 94% of people think that the outcome of the market will be no. On the market page, besides like buying and selling shares, we see the trade volume, we see the liquidity, when the market ends, and also we can see the graphs of how the opinion of people has changed over time. So at first most people believed in the challenger, and now most people believe in the reigning champion Magnus Carlsen. So at the bottom we can see like the prices, so to speak, for yes and for no, which means the amount of people who believe that Magnus will remain the champion is 58%, and that Magnus will stop being the champion being 42%. So, and here we can see also a little bit of statistical data here. Here we can see our portfolio value. Here we can see our open positions, and here we can see our cash. So basically speaking, our cash is $24, but our portfolio value is higher because we have invested some money into a market that hasn't yet been closed. So in the FAQ, besides a lot of other useful information, we have found this particular part that answers the question, when does a market close? So a market closes within 3 days of the resolution criteria have been met. So it can be based on the date of a specific event occurring or not occurring. So this is very useful information for people who are interested in investing in a certain market, so they know exactly when the thing will terminate. And also at each market there is the date at the top right that says when the market will close. And by the way, the FAQ is really nicely structured. It gives a lot of useful information. So here you can see the contents, and it pretty much covers everything you need to know to begin working with Polymarket platform. Well, so to sum it up, generally speaking, Polymarket is very atypical representative of modern crypto space. The project itself is very simple for users, but this doesn't negate its value. It has an open theme, availability of application audit results in open access. So, to sum it up again, do you want to test your expertise and make money on it? Well, put your money where your mouth is and earn for being right. And all links for the detailed study of the project can be found in the description below the video. And this was all for today with the CrypNews channel, and we're hoping to see you soon in our new releases. Bye!